Another clip out of training camp, another nice play by rookie Gabriel Davis. It's an out-breaking route that uses an inset at the top of the route stem to separate. If you're interested in learning about this route, get to cover1.net to watch one of our breakdowns on it. Aside from the route, I just love Josh Allen's placement on the throw. It's outside, but it also forces Davis to have to catch it up and away from his frame, making it impossible for Levi Wallace to make a play on it. But let's put Allen under the microscope, because there's a slight difference in his mechanics. Notice as he hits the top of his drop, he quarter turns to the half of the field he is going to throw to, and almost comes to a standstill, something we've seen before. And I think he does it to actually help his mechanics. As Davis hits the top of the route, Allen uses a little shoulder fake, but now he can reset his feet and base in order to start the delivery. As he stands tall, his feet are calm and his base is strong. His balance is good, and now he can methodically transfer that weight from his back foot to his front foot much smoother. Too often, Allen's lead foot would go directly to the sideline when throwing left, and even lock out. This would force his body to compensate in other ways, and while he completed this touchdown to Robert Foster, inconsistent throwing sequencing is not a part of any consistently accurate quarterback. As he hits the top of the drop and starts to transfer his weight, he steps to the sideline, not to his target, which means his body has to compensate for his weight transfer going to the sideline, but the ball needing to go further upfield to his target. You cannot have two forms of energy competing. Check out how inconsistent his delivery and sequencing are in these two separate clips. These are plays that were good throws, but they were made with sequencing that needs to be cleaned up. And they were throws to the left side of the field, an area of the field he has much more success throwing to. When you watch the clip from camp, you can see Allen's front knee is much more bent. This helps him remain smooth and balanced during the throwing motion rather than having that front leg lock out, which can propel the upper part of the body forward as the ball is released. Think about it like this: Allen is accelerating through the passing process towards his target. His entire momentum is going to the target, but then he throws on the front brakes by locking out that front leg. What will that do to the delivery? Has his base been too wide, locked out his front leg, and still completed passes? Yes, but in critical moments versus tight man coverage, mechanics for him can make all the difference. Now watch Allen's base and sequencing. Allen's front foot is directed at the target. As it hits the ground, his left hip follows, but you can see his upper body now has to rotate through like a rubber band twisted up. His front shoulder rolls through along with his right hip. Allen bites the burger, tucks his elbow, and slightly elevates so that he can fully rotate through, looking to really zero in on the placement to Davis. It's a work in progress for Allen, but it is nice to see that he's using his entire body to throw, being more of a rotational thrower rather than just all arm.